What's up, Marvel Snappers, and welcome to another Deck Tech video. Today we're looking at the new Season Pass card Zabu that makes your 4-cost cards 2 less. Now, there's already a lot of cool deck ideas floating around, including Double Spider-Man or leveraging all of the tech cards like Shang-Chi and Enchantress, but we're going to try something a little bit different. We are leveraging Darkhawk, which is a powerful Series 5 card that benefits from this cost reduction, but we're also trying it out with Khazar, and the reason we're trying Khazar is it does double duty with Korg, where Korg is buffing the Darkhawk and Korg is getting a benefit from the Khazar. By playing a couple of cheap 1-cost cards too, it allows us to have hand space for when we Moon Girl, who's also very powerful with Zabu since it'll only cost 2, and it'll duplicate your discounted 4-cost cards. But it also would, in theory, work with Crystal, where we can actually get some of the cards out of our hand early, so we're shuffling less cards back in and drawing a new hand. Now, in practice, Crystal was not really working out well for us at all, but with Quinjet and the Moon Girl, even duplicating the 1-cost cards has a ton of value. We also have Cosmo just as a powerful protection tool, and armor that does double duty protecting the 1-cost cards, but also protecting the Darkhawk from Shang-Chi's. Now, overall, this deck is still very much in the brew state. Over about 10 games, we're only able to climb up about 1 rank, and it's not feeling quite optimal yet. The Crystal is definitely a cut, and the balance of 4-cost to 1-cost cards can be reevaluated, but one thing I did notice is that there seems to be a lot less Killmonger running around, and Cosmo is a very powerful counter tool that doesn't impact this deck too much. But with that, let's hop into some games. Alright, first up is Eternity Range. We can just get Sunspot chilling there. If we end up with the Rock, it's no big deal. Ooh. Okay, that's pretty good for us. I won't snap yet. I want a sense of if we have to fear Killmonger. I don't know if I want to duplicate the Ant-Man. Won't want to duplicate Zabu. Would probably want to duplicate Korg. And maybe a Cosmo. I guess we can just hold this for now. Yeah, let's do Korg and the Ant-Man. Lizard, I'm willing to not fear the Killmonger. Oh, okay, they snapped at the same time. Alright, let's go. In fact, if we fill up this location, that actually isn't too bad for us, because then our Rock Slide Darkhawks go over here, and this is a variable amount of power. Okay, they Maximus us. Okay, so we can go with the Rock Slide. They can't leech us yet. They Sandman. Oh, okay, yeah, we, I think, have this. That was a huge tempo loss for them after they had originally gained advantage. Especially with the Sinister London, we're getting multiple cards anyways. This might be an 8-cuber. Alright, well, we are pretty far ahead, and let's just double the Cosmo for good measure. They probably retreat here. But they can only play 1 card. They might try and Shang-Chi us, but then Cosmo's really going to save our butts here. And this is the case against Sandman. That was such a huge tempo loss for them. Well, we'll take our 4. Not quite the full 8, but no matter what they had, we were good. Let's hop into another one. Alright, we can lead with the Quinjet. Follow that up with the armor. They Sunspot. Okay, won't be quite following that up with the armor. This would be amazing to Moon Girl, so let's hold off on this. We might end up getting the Rock, but we'll play the Ant-Man out. They have a Collector. With their own Sunspot, I don't think we have to fear the Killmonger, so let's just go with the Sunspot. Oh, but they have a Hood. And a Nightcrawler. Okay, I really don't know what's going on here. Let's go with the Rock Slide. And then we have Khazar into Darkhawk. We didn't get the Moon Girl, unfortunately. I don't know what they're up to, but I'm willing to snap here before they know for sure what we're up to. Oh, Beast. Okay. So I'm glad we didn't play into the Collector location. And yeah, they capped that out. We probably end up Cosmoing here, although I don't want to reveal what this is at just yet. It would be nice to lose priority, but we still have to fight over these locations. Yeah, we'll play the Khazar. Moon Girl, you're pretty late. Yeah, we have priority. There's a chance we probably should have just filled up this location last turn. So this ties if they play Double Demon here. They have 70 hands, so there could be a Dino coming. Do they think we give up this location? They have 6 in deck, so this is a 16 power Darkhawk. Let's try playing for all 3 locations in case there is a Devil Dinosaur in our future. Whew, and that ended up... Well, we would have won here either way, but we take the 4 cubes. I'm not sure if the right play, like we would have just won this no problem, but hey, we get our 4. Let's hop into another one. All right, first up is Tinker's Workshop, which doesn't do anything for us with this hand, but we do have Zabu Darkhawk. The only 2-cost card we could draw is Armor. I guess we can just hold the Ant-Man for now. Okay, and we're likely to end up with the Rock, which might actually be nice with the Ant-Man. So let's get this down here, and we'll put Zabu somewhere else, split up our Enchantress targets. Alright, and we can play Zabu over here. Okay, and they brood. So they actually got the rock. Is this hand worth shuffling? We could actually shuffle next turn. Let's get the Cosmo down to protect Zabu, and let's get a rock into their deck. Yeah, and they tried to rogue the Zabu. That's perfect. Oh, and we have Moon Girl. Okay. That's a snap. They might retreat. Yeah. Maybe we could have got 2 cubes out of them, but we were about to just absolutely pop off there. Let's hop into another one. Alright, first up is the Dark Dimension. We'll just get Sunspot down for now. We'd really like to see Zabu. Alright, Monster Island. Guess for now we get the Korg down. We'd really like to see Zabu. The opponent missed turns 1 and 2. Oh, Mindscape is horrible. I guess we get the Quinjet down. Soak up a bit more with Sunspot. Okay, they put their first card into Dark Dimension. Moon Girl doesn't actually help thanks to Mindscape. So let's actually just get Darkhawk down. Okay, they Mr. Negative. Which is kind of interesting. They'll kind of have to dump it all now. We'll throw Khazar down here too. Keep what we're up to a mystery. We're giving them a pretty useless hand. They'll get 4 power plus... Ooh, that's not good. Did they put the Surfer down here ahead of time? We've got some good power here. We'll be able to Mystique the Khazar. We also have priority. So we can actually Cosmo here. If the Silver Surfer is hiding. And then we can soak for 3 or do less than that. I guess the Mystique gives us 2 here and 2 here. So let's do it in this order, and then we still get to absorb 1. This game is wonky. The Zabu just ties here. Darkhawk is 9. Khazar is 4. Mystique copies Khazar, giving us some extra power here, and then hopefully this Cosmo just absolutely hoses them. Yeah, Ironheart, Silver Surfer, Absorbing Man. Oh, that was great. The power of Cosmo. That we were not winning this game if these went off, but hey, that worked out. Possibly could have snapped there, but with the hand we gave them, they would have probably just retreated. Let's hop into another one. Alright, first up is Hellfire Club. Kind of awkward for our deck, but we can put our bigger stuff there. Let's just get Quinjet down, and we can follow that up with armor. Main Nova. I wanted to armor the Nova, but the Bar Sinister makes that unwise, so let's just play armor over here. Okay, and they Wolverine. So we have to expect Galactus here? So let's Zabu. We won't get priority, but okay, they just pass. Let's snap them since we have the Cosmo. Can play the Rock Slide. Do we just fill their deck with rocks too? That's funny. Let's do this. They Cloak and Psylocke. So they can move some stuff here, but it's not going to be enough. And we're going to take priority. And we can actually move cards out of Sinister London, which is kind of nice. We can free up a spot in Bar Sinister too if we want, but we're already winning by so much. I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll just Cosmo. Because they're going to spend this turn Galactusing. Oh yeah, they just retreat. Maybe took a little bit too long there, but Cosmo was just going to absolutely shut down the Galactus, and they were going to be drawing rocks for quite some time. Let's hop into another one. Alright, Sokovia loses us our crystal, but that's okay. We'll just get Korg down for now. Versus their Sunspot. We can get our Sunspot into the Baxter building. And this gives us priority. So we're gonna be able to follow up with Cosmo, and we have Darkhawk. If we can just find our Rock Slide, we'll be in business. Or Moon Girl would be fantastic. Okay, they have a Lockjaw. Let's get the Khazar down. We'll see what they end up cycling into. Something likely big. Jubilee that had her on-reveal turned off by the Cosmo. We get Rock Slide, which will make this Lockjaw worse again. And Wasp is back in their deck. Do we snap this? I'm gonna believe in the rock slide. Oh, and the opponent retreats. That was not guaranteed for us by any means, but that worked out perfectly. We even had the Darkhawk follow-up. I hope you enjoyed the games and getting to see the deck in action. As I said at the beginning, this is still very much a brew and has a lot of work to be done, but I feel like there is some potential here. Whether or not it's stronger than the other things you can be doing with Zabu is yet to be seen, but I had a lot of fun piloting this. As always, if you have any questions or feedback for me, make sure to leave those in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.